Have you ever received a message from someone who shouldn't be able to send it? What if it came from the person you loved most, long after they were gone? It started as a regular evening. Sarah sat down at her desk, scrolling mindlessly through her phone as she waited for the last of her work emails. Her fiancé, Daniel, had passed away 6 months ago in a tragic car accident. The grief still felt fresh, like a wound that wouldn't heal. He was her best friend, her soulmate. But then, it happened. A new text message notification popped up. The sender's name was Daniel. Her heart froze. "Impossible," Sarah muttered. Her thumb hovered over the screen. This couldn't be real. Daniel's phone had been turned off for months. She hadn't been able to touch it since the funeral. Sarah opened the message. "Come to the old cabin in the woods. I'll be waiting." 11:47 p.m. Her breath caught in her throat. She glanced at the time. It was already 11:30 p.m. Who could be playing this sick joke? She whispered, trembling. But then another message popped up, and another. Each one was from Daniel, each one more cryptic than the last. "Don't be scared. I'm still here. Remember what we used to talk about in the cabin. I'm waiting for you, Sarah." I never left. The messages grew more frantic, more urgent. Sarah's heart pounded in her chest. She felt drawn to the cabin, the one place she and Daniel had spent their happiest moments together. But it was also the last place she saw him alive. Despite every logical instinct telling her to run, to delete the messages and walk away, Sarah found herself driving toward the cabin. The woods were thick, the path barely visible under the light of the waning moon. Her headlights flickered as she drove deeper into the forest. As she turned down the last stretch of dirt road, the cabin came into view. The windows were dark, but there was a strange glow coming from inside. Sarah's stomach twisted. She stepped out of the car, the ground cold beneath her feet, and approached the cabin door. She could feel something watching her, something in the air, heavy and electric. Just before she reached the door, the phone buzzed again. The message was chilling. "You came, but it's too late. You shouldn't have come back." Before she could react, the door creaked open by itself. A dark figure stood in the doorway. She could only make out the outline of someone or something standing there. Sarah tried to scream, but no sound came out. The figure stepped forward, the dim light catching its face, revealing a copy of Daniel. His eyes were hollow, his smile twisted. "Sarah, I told you I'd never leave." The figure reached out for her, but before it could touch her, Sarah turned and ran. The forest seemed to close in around her, the trees bending, the ground pulling at her feet. She could hear Daniel's voice in her ear, his whisper, his laughter, echoing all around her. And then, silence. The next morning, Sarah's car was found abandoned on the road. Her phone was still on the passenger seat, a single unread message glowing on the screen. It was from Daniel. "I'm waiting. It's not over." The last shot lingers on the phone screen, the message pulsing. The camera slowly pulls back to reveal the cabin in the distance, empty but somehow waiting. Sometimes the dead don't leave, and sometimes they want something more. If you enjoyed that story, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more terrifying tales brought to you by Synthetic Nightmares. Don't miss your chance to hear the next one before it's too late.